Most people spend hours obsessing over the efficiency ratings of their new air conditioner, but they completely forget about the one thing that actually keeps the unit from vibrating itself off the wall. That is where this JEACENT mounting bracket comes into play. It is one of those pieces of hardware that you install once and then hopefully never have to think about again, which is exactly what you want when you are dealing with a heavy condenser hanging off the side of your house. Right out of the box, the first thing that hits you is the weight. It is not some flimsy piece of stamped metal that is going to bend under pressure. It has a solid, industrial feel to it, and the epoxy coating gives it a matte finish that feels like it could actually survive a few seasons of harsh weather without turning into a rust bucket. Now here is the thing about these mounts. A lot of the cheaper options out there feel like they were bent by hand in a garage, but this one has a level of precision that is honestly refreshing. The construction is square, and the angles are sharp, which makes the actual mounting process a whole lot less frustrating. You are not fighting the metal to get the condenser to sit level. It just kind of clicks into place. One of the smartest touches here is the inclusion of those rubber vibration dampers. If you have ever lived with a mini split that hums through the entire wall of your bedroom, you know exactly why those little rubber bits are worth their weight in gold. They do a surprisingly good job of decoupling the unit from the structure, keeping things quiet and steady. It is rated to hold up to 280 pounds, which is more than enough for the 7,000 to 15,000 BTU units it is designed for. You get a decent amount of clearance from the wall too, which is vital for airflow. If the unit is choked for air, it is just going to work harder and die sooner, so that extra breathing room is a big win. Now, is it perfect? Well, almost. While the hardware kit is comprehensive and covers most standard installs, if you are mounting this onto a particularly tricky masonry surface or an older home with uneven siding, you might find yourself making a quick trip to the hardware store for some specialized anchors. It is not a deal breaker, but it is worth keeping in mind before you start drilling holes. The assembly is straightforward enough that you do not need a degree in engineering to figure it out, and the two-way assembly options give you a bit of flexibility depending on your specific wall layout. It keeps the unit high enough off the ground to avoid the worst of the snow, dirt, and potential flooding, which is really the whole point of getting it off the slab in the first place. It is a simple, no-nonsense piece of gear that does exactly what it claims to do without any unnecessary fluff. If you're looking for something that feels secure and won't give you a headache during the install, this is a solid pick that gets the job done right.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.